seconds left.
Alright, what's up guys? I am here to do a split tutorial now on Viper. Now, the reason for this is obviously there's a double controller meta within splits, obviously, and a lot of people don't know how to play Viper as the double controller, so I am here to show you how, okay? So, first things first, anything you do with Viper on attack, it'll be mostly on A, right? Or mid, right? And however you set up, this is going to be the default wall. So basically, you're going to be lining up alongside this corner here, up against this corner of the box right here. And you're just going to fire your ball like this. And it's pretty fucking simple, right? The reason you do this is because, let's say you're lurking, right? You activate your wall, or you know, you're trying to grab like controller ramps right here. It's very easy for controller ramps, and it prevents a lot of sight from the enemy. Prevents a lot of sight, and you could set up yourself for like easy lurks and shit, or you could set your teammates up for easy ramps control, you know, that sort of thing. And yeah, that's like the default wall you will always be putting up, to be honest. That's like the wall you'll be putting up. So, off of that, let's say you and your teammates are attacking A, right? So here's what you could be doing as the orbs. So you could either be standing here, aim your crosshair up on this leaf right here. You'll notice it. And just jump throwing it. Oh, that's a terrible throw. My bad. Like that. And it's gonna do like a little bit of awkward bounces, but this is how it should land, and it's a perfect land basically. Obviously there are like sometimes where it'll be doing some like awkward bounces, but it's gonna land in the exact spot you want it to basically. So like this, and then yeah, this is the one where it does the awkward bounces, but it still lands exactly where you want it for heaven basically. So yeah, that's basically how you do that lineup, right? And there's like a secondary orb lineup that you throw like this, I'm pretty sure. And it'll land straight for screens, right? This orb is very good, just prevent any screens peek and everything, and it allows you to like hold the elbows guy basically. So the reason I like this orb so much better than like let's say an orb like right here is because, I mean, obviously the enemies can, you know, cross into elbow like this, and you don't really want that, so, I mean, it goes hand in hand. If you want, like, an orb for elbow, I got you, hold on. So, obviously, that first one right there, you just aim your UI, like, right here in the bottom base right here, and look where my UI is, jump throw, and it'll land straight for screens, basically. Just perfectly like that. And yeah. But if you want something for elbow as well, I got you. It's right here. Jump throw. This one's like, okay, wait. I might have messed up here. Because where the UI should be, it should be like this, no?
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's like this, no?
Poison orb emitting.
I guess I have no other horror. Fuck it. Okay, so basically the orb that I just suggested you do that, but if you can find a lineup that, I don't know why I can't find it right now, but if you find a lineup that lands for like right here, I mean that's a perfectly fine orb as long as you like molly it or something, but that's about it. We found it, let's fucking go. Yeah. So I mean, obviously the one that I have, you just aim your UI right here. Jump throw, it lands for screens. and boom.
Poison orb emitting.
Just like that. And the two mollies that I'm about to show you
Poison's off.
is right here. You stand right here. This one I'm about to show you. Pretty sure it's like this, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this one lands straight for elbow. I'll show you real quick. So you see this leaf right here? See where my UI is on that leaf? Wait. And that leaf, look where my UI is. Fire, and then boom. Well, it should land straight for elbow right here. Yep. That's a very good molly, and the last molly is, bear with me here. Pretty sure this one? Or... Yep, it's actually this one right here. Yay. Just found it. Okay. So, what you're going to be doing is look at this leaf. This top bit of this leaf right here. And it doesn't really matter. You can just line up however you want alongside it. And look where my UI is alongside that leaf. You left click it, fire it, and then boom, it should land right here. 4 screens. It's a very good molly. Very good molly. So now, let's say if you just wanted to lurk A and have your teammates work mid or B. You can easily just activate your wall
Toxins going up.
and just lurk through. You can either lurk through A, you know, or, you know, lurk through ramps, off timing and everything, take either heaven control or even vent control. You can take care of the guy that's
Toxin screen down.
in vent, you know, that sort of thing. That's a very good use of Viper, right? Now let's say you set your teammates up, but you want to lurk mid. So here's what I would do. I would throw this. I would throw the screens one, right? Or maybe even the heaven one. Yeah, fuck it. Just throw the heaven one, and just go on with your lurk.
Poison orb emit. Toxins going up.
You have your setup, you know,
Poison's off.
and then boom, you're down mid, you know. Or you could have someone else lurk. That doesn't really matter, you know. That's just the sort of shit you do with Viper. So, let's say you wanted to save your orb, you know, and you wanted to go like the only other orb I would see anybody using is this vent orb, but other than that, everything else is just pretty useless. Just toss it however you want. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, the problem is you're not gonna know how this orb lands, so it's just very risky. Like there's not really a specific lineup to it. You just have to just chuck it and just hope that it lands good. You know.
Poison's off.
You just that's like the very problem. You just have to chuck it and just hope it lands good. You know.
Poison orb emitting.
And when it does, then you can cycle through the amount of times you can use this orb.
Poison's off.
That's about it, really. So, it's just not the best orb, right? If you want to, you can save the orb for like, let's say you go B, you can save the orb for like CT. You know, you just toss the orb CT
Poison
and everything.
orb emitting.
You can use your mollies to prevent any sort of retake.
Poison's off.
If you somehow just like, if you're like a freaking an absolute fucking G at orbs and everything, and you for some reason like wanted to just like orb heaven, be my guest. I don't care.
Poison orb emitting.
Like this orb is very good, you know, and if you somehow find it, then yep, that's perfectly fine. But if you miss throw it, it's gonna be very bad for you and your teammates, you know. So yeah.
Poison's off.
I mean, of course, you could also throw your orb like this.
Poison orb emitting.
To prevent anyone from like retaking this section, or obviously throw your orb right here. Not bad. Or you could just toss it on the bomb. Fuck it, just toss it on the bomb if you want to. It doesn't matter, as long as you're doing something with your orb, you know, in your mollies. So that's pretty much attack split, to be honest. Like, there's not really anything too complicated with it. So if I'm defending A with Viper, so I would just go in events and just I would stand like right about like here, and I would aim right around here, just so that you want to aim your Viper ball so that it has like a gap in vents right here, so you could possibly hide in there. You could also hide in this little corner right here in vent. You could also hold this corner like this, and yeah, there you go. It's a very good wall for A. And obviously, if you have complete control over A, and you know the enemy's gonna come back, you could hide in this little corner right here. And it's so good. You can hide this little corner, and if they pass you, it's like a free kill for you, basically, for when you drop the wall or some shit. It's very good. It happens very rarely, but you'll notice it. And I'll swap sides to give you a little bit of perspective.
30 seconds left.
Again.
So
Stop.
obviously you've thrown this wall and everything, you know. It's not really a specific lineup to it. You just have to line it up exactly like that, pretty much. And you come over here, and you line up right here. You see this like little like etched bit right here. Okay, bro. So barriers drop. You left click, and the orb is gonna land for mid.
Poison orb emitting.
And boom. It's a very good smoke for mid. Obviously, there's gonna be a gap right here, which honestly you could fix by just throwing it like a little bit more to the left, I guess. But I mean,
Poison orb emitting.
overall, it's a very good smoke. And then yeah, there you go. You just line it up with this right here, and then just throw it.
Poison's off.
So, what's up, bomb, by the way? Off of that, you could either hold vent or hold A heaven. From the vent side. So yeah, that's basically A defense with Viper. If you really want to, and you don't really like orbing mid that much, obviously toss this wall right here, and you can have an orb like this.
Poison orb emitting.
You know? Or you can have an orb like this.
Poison orb emitting.
You know?
Poison's
Or
off.
my favorite, you could have an orb right around here.
Poison orb emitting.
This orb is very good for your teammates to come out of CT and just pop out of it, you know, with like a sky flash or something. So that's like my favorite orb right there.
Poison's off.
That's like my favorite one. If you were defending A, of course. So let's move on to B site. Now, obviously, you could throw your Viper wall like this for A, and it's still a very good wall. Covers vents, A ramp, and A site. And you could either orb here.
Poison
Still a
orb
very
emitting.
good orb. Covers mid.
Poison's
Or
off.
if you really think that they commonly come over towards mid, you can throw your orb right
Poison
here.
orb emitting.
Off of the start of the round, and it covers up male, B heaven, choke. So
Poison's off.
very good orb. If you don't like that wall, I'll give you like another wall. There's like one right here. You stand right around here, and you aim it right around here. Throw that wall. Covers up the B site. This one very good thing about
Toxins
this wall.
going up.
If you're hiding right behind here, you have easy peeks like this towards the choke. You could also hide right here, and then take a peek, and then move behind the wall. You could also hide here,
Toxin
which is
screen
very
down.
good. And obviously it covers this midsection right here. So there's two things you could do with this orb when you're holding B. You could either obviously do this, or you could use this orb right here. This is my personal favorite orb for the B sites,
Poison orb emitting.
because not only does it prevent the enemy from completely entering on B if you're anchoring, but it also helps you and your teammates when obviously retaking the site. So yeah, it's a very, very good orb. Just
Poison
overall
orb
very good orb.
emitting.
And
Poison's off.
honestly, that's about it. Right. So guys, hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.